Alright, we got a huge Diablo Immortal update coming, so let's get right into it. There's a lot of stuff to cover. I'm just going to kind of go through it quickly and hit on the key things because it's a big one. Look at all the stuff that we got coming here. This is probably going to be the biggest, well, the beginning of some of the biggest updates, because we're going to get back-to-back massive updates with the new class next month, like a week from, or a month from this update. 4 weeks from this update, I think, is the Blood Knight. So let's go through this really quick. We got Steel Yourself in the Face of Destruction's Wake. And it's going to be active June 15th from 1 a.m. to 3 p.m. So Thursday when we start playing, it'll be live. We have New Zone and Questline, Ancient's Cradle. Take your journey, your next journey takes you to the Ancient's Cradle, a remote island in the Forgotten Sea. Meet the ancient Lilin and Anarian peoples. Let's see here. To visit the Ancient Cradle, you must embark on a main quest line. You must first reach Hell difficulty 6. So most of us are going to be good to go for that. 8 new side quests as well. For each zone that's come to the game has had new side quests. So it's plagued by afflicted, locals who have been transformed into a new evil by the curse, amalgamations, and Cradle Guard. All right, so we got the new zone. We knew about that coming. They had hinted to that in like official Blizzard posts. Inferno difficulty and Hearthrot demons. So there's a new Heliquary, a new gauntlet as well. So a hotter degree of difficulty has erupted from the depths of the Burning Hills Inferno. To unlock Inferno difficulty 1, you must defeat Fangworth on Hell 8 difficulty and be at least Paragon level 800. So you have to get to Paragon 800 to get to Inferno 1, and you have to beat the final boss in the current Heliquary raids. That all makes sense. To unlock difficulties 2 and 3, you must dispatch a new breed of evil, the Hearthrot demons. Playing on Inferno difficulty gives you access to new Inferno difficulty leaderboards, new legendary items to enhance your build, and new stances combat mechanic. So here's some of the new bosses. Van Soon. Damn, it's a nasty looking dude. Strazos. Gebdu. Kulul. Yamnal. Sarodin. New to the Heliquary Gauntlet, Hearthrot Demon. So all these demons will be in the new Heliquary Gauntlet. Let's see here. New combat mechanics stances. A martial innovation from the times of yore has once resurfaced in Sanctuary. It's time you worked your new stances. So it's like kind of like Diablo 2 where you have 2 sets of items, 2 sets of weapons and stuff. You'll see a second weapon set, weapon slots unlocked. Equip items into these slots for stances to automatically enable itself. The additional slots can have gems socketed into them, further enhance your character's power. So wait, you can have 8 gems now, all active at the same time? We gotta look into this, because that's pretty crazy. Now you've got the right equipment, it's time to teach you to use your stances. All classes have both offensive and defensive stance. They provide unique passive bonuses that further the proficiencies of your class and can be shifted between every 30 seconds while in combat. Upon switching stance, the passive bonus will be thrice as strong for 3 seconds, allowing you to immediately reap the benefits of your offensive or defensive stance. I'm guessing that's supposed to say. Listed below are the stances. Each class has their own dual stance. Barb has Frenzy and Fortified. Crusader has Focus and Fortified. Seems like attack speed buffs, crit buffs, shields, damage reduction, that kind of stuff. Monk, crit chance, primary attacks. Immediately restore 15% life, heals. So yeah, bubbles, heals, shields, damage reduction, crit chance, attack speed. There are a few additional things to note about stances. While 4 weapons are equipped, all legendary gems and legendary item affixes and attributes will be active. Dude. So what is that now? Was that 3,000 more resonance? Is that real? Is it just the F? Wait, all legendary gems, legendary item affixes. What about the resonance from the gems? Is it just like the affixes or the resonance? I think that's something we got to find out. I mean, I would assume they probably would have kept scaling that. It only kind of makes sense with the trajectory of things, but that sounds insane. 3 new legendary gems. Let's see what we got here. We just recently got a new legendary gem, the crit chance one. We have the Exigent Echo. Block chance is increased by 30% for 6 seconds when you receive a critical hit. That's pretty interesting for a 1-star. Ironbane, your channeling skills have 10% chance to dissolve enemy armor for 6 seconds, increasing the damage you take by 15%. That's going to be like a new beam wizard type thing. Whirlwind type thing for barbs. Any kind of channeled skill that's functional. Starfire Shard, 5-star gem. When you deal damage, you have a 30% chance to rain meteorites in an area, dealing 500 base damage. 500% base damage plus 2,026 in total. Cannot occur more than 20 seconds. They also scorch the ground for 2 seconds, burning enemies in the area, dealing 40% base damage every second. Damn. So you have a big burst damage plus a bunch of ground damage. Modify your drop tables. From June 15th to July 13th, players will have the option to enable a modified drop table. Okay, so that's like for the new gems, you can roll with the drops. That's common for all the new gem launches. Let's hope it's just the affix because that fully changed the game. Yeah, this update is massive. Yeah, I really don't think we need 2,000 more resonance. I don't think that that's a good idea, to be honest. I really don't. Now, keeping like the... Okay, I can understand getting like the power from the gem, like the actual like affix of it, and the gear that you have in your new stance. But, dude, do we really need... Yeah, for sure. I mean, do we really need like... Well, what is that total? What does each gem total to? Like 1,260 or something? So it'd be like 2,500 extra resonance. I don't think we need to add that, honestly. But all right, let's check out this set. Seeds of Sown Gold. Continually channeling a skill against the same enemy gradually increases damage of that skill up to a maximum of 30% damage. Wow. After you stop channeling a skill, enemies hit by it take additional explosion of 30% of the damage dealt to them. Seeds of Sown Gold, 6-piece. After you start channeling a skill, gain Artisan's Endurance for 8 seconds while channeling under the effect of Artisan's Endurance. You are immune to knockback effects, and damage dealt to you is reduced by 40%. Damn. This is going to make Whirlwind Barbs, like, insane. Wow. Or even Beam Wizards, you're going to have to legit stun them. So Whirlwind Barbs and Beam Wizards are literally going to have to get stunned. That's going to be wild. Justinian's Favor, limited time event. So we got more limited time events with, I'm sure you're going to get Legendary Crests, Rare Crests, and a 1-star, 3 random 1-star Legendary Gems. It's not bad. 3 Legendary Crests, that's a much better reward buff. Conquer, limited time PvP event. An ancient fighting pit where Baron Atrocity held brutal. Fahiran? I don't know. Aristocracy held brutal games that have been uncovered by Shasar, fighting tooth and nail during the Conquer limited time PvP event to bring honor to your name and riches to your collection. Players can enter a Conqueror PvP match using their own build or select a pre-constructed character build for their class. Each match contains multiple strongholds that must be captured by your team. The first team to earn 1,500 points by holding strongholds shall emerge victorious. Through participating in these matches, you can complete daily and challenge tasks to earn a random reward, such as legendary items, set items, and more. Only fair contest is allowed in the fighting pits. Here is the rules of engagement. All characters set to level 60. The rank of all legendary gear and set gear will be set to 1. The rank of all legendary gems on your character will be set to 10. Whoa. Okay, so they finally made a fair fight. Let's see what happens in here. The integrity of the fighting pits is also maintained by disabling all bonuses from resonance and combat rating, clans and warbands, normal gems, charms, and heraldic legacy, and stances. Wow. Nobody's going to be queuing battlegrounds. It's going to be all whales in the normal battlegrounds for a whole month. Or, wow, it's only a week, damn it. Right? June 16th to the 28th. 2 weeks. Just under 2 weeks. Yeah, that's really interesting. Some egos are about to get shattered with the new PvP. Yeah, sounds like it. They're going to bring crystal meth wizards back. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of beam wizards again. All right. Proving the Rift limited time event. Another limited time event. These are all pretty similar. Proving the Rift rewards by completing challenge rifts and placing on the event's leaderboard. This one, oh, this is interesting though. The leaderboard replacements will refresh each week according to new players, affording new players the opportunity to cement their name along Sanctuary's finest. Proving the Rift event is your opportunity to score a new Nimbus cosmetic. There are swells of cosmic energy that move around your character for a limited time. That's cool. Now, I mean, I wonder how the rules are set up, or if this is going to be split between Inferno and normal. We'll see how that works out. All the different rewards for the placements. Returning favors, recall a friend. Okay, they've had this event in the past. Earn points for bringing people back to the game or coming back to the game yourself. Infernal knowledge. Sanctuary is capable enough to stand against the darkness and wager defenses. I'm guessing this is another limited time event. Complete 3 tasks, legendary item, rare crest, pearl, legendary crest, yeah, and all clans on deck, another event to earn rewards. For your clan, most likely killing elites or something like that. Alright. New legendary items, skills, and class balance. We're adding a new additional skill for each class that unlocks at level 53. We've been asking about this for a while, adding a new skill. I was the king before, and I'll be the king after. Yeah, we'll see about that, buddy. Now, King scaled legitimately over a long period of time, so he knows the struggle at all levels. Alright, so let's see. Barbarians getting Sunder, 12-second cooldown. Damage attack, briefly launch into the air and smash the ground with your weapon. Deals damage to all enemies in the area while increasing all damage they take for 30% for 6 seconds. Players will take increased damage for 3 seconds. Okay, so it's nerf for players, obviously. Crusader, Fist of the Heavens. Damage. Called on Divine Wrath to strike up to 8 nearby enemies, damaging them for every 10% of targeted enemies missing life. The damage dealt to that target by Fist of Heavens will be increased by 25%. I'll have a video for each one. Okay, so it's like a Sunder armor plus damage. It's like an AoE attack. Probably be good in PvE, farming and stuff. Demon Hunter, Shadow Sight, 24-second cooldown buff. Immediately reveal all bosses, treasure goblins, elite monsters, and enemy players within 90 yards on the minimap, and increase the movement speed of yourself and nearby allies for 20%. I mean, that's kind of interesting. You kind of can tell where everybody's at on the PvP map already, so I don't really know. I don't really know how useful it'll be. We'll see. Monk, Breath of Heaven, 12-second cooldown buff, immediately restore life and grant 60% increased movement speed to yourself and nearby allies. That's pretty wild. Using Breath of Heaven on the same target again within 9 seconds reduces the healing amount by 50%. Start running. Show me the run speed. Alright. Necromancer, borrowed time, 30-second cooldown buff. Grant yourself and an ally borrowed time for 8 seconds. If the target takes fatal damage during this borrowed time, they will be resurrected at full life, but with a curse. The curse will drain 5% of the target's max life every second and last for a maximum of 16 seconds. The curse can be removed sooner if the target kills an enemy or assists in killing an enemy. Wow. So you basically get like your own resurrection. Interesting. Wizard, Frost Field, 20-second cooldown control. Create a field of gathering hoarfrost in an area. After a short delay, all enemies in the area will take damage and be frozen in an ice for 12 seconds. Oh god. That sounds horrible in Battlegrounds. What about class change cooldown? I have no idea. I didn't get there yet. I didn't see anything about it yet. Any enemy that takes damage after being frozen for at least 6 seconds will be unfrozen. After being so you're locked down for 6 seconds, but then for players they'll be unfrozen if they take damage for being frozen after 2 seconds. Well, 2 seconds is enough to get one shot, so that's going to be interesting. Come on, what's going on here, browser? Oh god. 36 new legendary items. I'm not going to go through each one of these right now. Maybe I'll make a separate video on that later this afternoon. I am playing Crusader right now. I'm going to have some build videos on Crusader. We probably can have some new ones soon. I'm going to try to get these videos up before I go to Blood Knight when that launches in 4 weeks. Holy Banner now mounts a standard of flames to your back that bolsters the primary attacks of all nearby enemies to burn. Huh. I don't know if they'll ever get rid of Arrow Keeper. It's just too OP. Hey, ATL, thanks for the resub for 3 months. Appreciate that. Yeah, Killer, hold on 1 second. Here, it's not going to be at, it's going to end up, there you go. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to skip over these right now. We got 36 new legendaries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for each class. 3 new Paragon trees. Apothecary, boost your life and recovery while fighting alongside allies. Executioner, take down weakened enemies with devastating blows. Weaver, skillfully intertwine your attacks together to create the ultimate offense. Alright, let's see here. Class balance. It sounds like they are trying to work on balancing some classes out. And we'll see how it goes. They did this once already. Hopefully this is something they continue to do. Barbarian skills hammer the ancient cooldown reduced from 9 seconds to 12 seconds. Oh, cooldown reduced to 9 seconds from 12 seconds. Ground stop charge time from 0.5. 2.5 from 1. Let's see here. So they're really buffing Hammer of the Ancients for Barbarians, it looks like. And Ground Stomp. Trying to make that more viable, I guess. Shield charge. Charge is increased by 1. Shield glare cooldown reduced to 9 from 12. Crusader items. Shield glare cooldown from 9 to 12. Shield charge increased by 1. Demon Hunter skills. Life increased for all versions of Sentry. Spinning Chakra damage increased by 19. Demon Hunter items. Spinning Chakra damage increased. Knockback shot damage reduced by 9% and now only fires a knockback effect on the first shot, but the knockback distance is now increased. Oh yeah, they nerfed the hell out of that Master Blaster Demon Hunter knockback. I don't even see... Oh. Another charge of imprisoned fist for Monk. Hold on, offhand spinning. So they buff spinning chakram. These changes aim to increase the skill component required to use knockback shot. Timing and aim are important parts of the crowd control skills, despite having a cooldown to prevent players from being hit multiple times in a row. This skill was too effective at locking down enemies while keeping the demon hunter in a safe position because timing and aim was not required. Demon hunters will have to access other tools, including cursed items, that allow them to provide control and support without locking down an entire objective for the duration of their bonus. We saw that kind of coming. That was a little insane. Monk, Imprisoned Fist charges increased by 1. Imprisoned Fist charges increased by 1. Charge time reduced to 0.5 seconds from 1. Rising Tide Shoulders, Imprisoned Fist charges increased by 1, and animation speed increased. Inner Sanctuary cooldown reduced to 20 seconds from 30 seconds. Oh, wow. That's going to make Imprisoned Fist come back, I think. Most likely. Yeah, because you could use Imprisoned Fist now with that attack speed one. So you still have 2 uppercuts, and you have the attack speed. That could be interesting. Oh, Corpse Lance, damage increase. Yeah, we really needed that one. Jesus. Yeah, getting one shot by Corpse Lance already. Man, they just love Necros. What is going on here? That one doesn't make any sense to me in any way, shape, or form. I'm sorry, Blizzard, Netties. This doesn't make any sense. If anything, it probably should have been nerfed a little bit. It's a guaranteed one shot from a whale. Like, guaranteed. Kamui hits you with this thing, you're over. It's over. There's no surviving it. Fear, hit the pile of corpses, death, instantly. All right, let's see here. Man, this video is already going on so long. It's such a huge update. Necromancer items. Command Skeletons cooldown reduced. One-Armed Devour offhand Corpse Lance cooldown reduced to 2 seconds from 6. Oh my god. They're just going to be machine gunning Corpse Lances everywhere. Like, what? Offhand Corpse Lance damage increased by 15%. And maybe it'll make Corpse Lance a more viable PvP or PvE thing. I don't know. Wizard slow time cooldown reduced to 16 seconds from 18. Scorch damage increased by 15% and travel speed increased by 250%. Cooldown reduced 6 to 9. All right. Feature. Oh my god, we didn't even get to feature updates yet. Holy crap. Combat rating adjustment. Combat rating and primary attribute are now separate statistics. Combat rating for items will be displayed directly on them and is no longer based on the item's attribute. Items that drop will now have a greater primary attribute diversity and an increased chance to have higher combat rating. This is to help players grow their combat rating quickly and introduce more variety in their item choices. Battleground and Challenge Rift schedule change. On some servers, Battleground would reset in as little as 3 weeks, not leaving enough time for players to push their desired rank, while other servers, as an immortal reign, might be strong and last for longer periods of time, resulting in less rewards because the season doesn't end as frequently. Similarly, challenge rifts have weekly and monthly rewards that aren't directly tied to in-game events. The following changes aim to update and unify the way this content is in Diablo Immortal resets to make rewards and timing more consistent and forgiving. Starting June 16th, all Battleground seasons will end. Rewarding will be distributed accordingly. Battleground and Challenge Rift will now reset on a 10-week cycle that is independent of the cycle of Strife. The rewards are being updated accordingly as well. In addition to the season... Oh, 10 weeks. That's a long season for BGs. They better have, like, huge rewards. In addition to the seasonal one-time bracket and end-of-season rewards, Battleground will provide a weekly reward based upon your rank. Battleground participation is also being removed as a requirement for Badges of Honor because it's no longer tied to the reign. That's nice. Battleground rewards, Purification Shards, Charm, Scrap, end-of-season rewards, Reforged Stones, Normal Gems. Oh, nice. Challenge Rifts will continue to provide weekly rewards, but the monthly rewards will instead be distributed at the end of the season. 2, 3, and 4 player leaderboards have been removed. Our goal is to consolidate seasonal gameplay into one event that happens on a fixed schedule. Okay. Gold Hilt Scraps, Enigmatic Crystals, Hilts. All right. Hidden layer rewards. Hidden layers now reward guaranteed normal gems for each objective, up to weekly maximum of 21 hidden layers, 42 floors. The entrance menu will indicate whether the player has reached individual caps for each gem, but now a weekly total instead of daily. This should reduce the effort needed to earn and associated rewards. So now you can farm up all your layers in a day and have them capped for the week and not have to worry about going back. So like if you can't play every day and farm your layer every day, you can farm your weeks where like I can hop on DI now like 2 days a week and really grind and be caught up with everything. That's pretty nice. That's going to fit a lot of my new schedule a lot better. Accursed Towers. To give smaller clans increased opportunity to claim towers and allow smoother start to the season on servers with higher populations, we made some adjustments to Cursed Towers. The maximum number of towers available in each season has increased from 150 to 200. The number of regions has increased from 3 to 4. 2 regions will unlock during the first week of each season. Nice. So us being a smaller clan, we're going to have way bigger pick of towers that we want. Pretty much every clan on our server is going to be able to get the towers they want now. The Tableau. To support the adjustments, combat rating on gear, Ancestral Tableau will now have separate stat for combat rating. Max bonuses values. Each stat will use the highest value among the items placed in the Tableau. If a player has a triple stat item with 200 int, willpower, and fortitude plus 500 combat rating, and player B has a double stat weapon with 300 vitality and willpower plus 550 combat rating, the max bonus for the Ancestral Tableau will be 200 intellect and fortitude, 300 vitality and willpower, and 550 combat rating. Since there's no other weapons in the Ancestral Tableau, this example, the max bonus would be for strength would be 0. Okay, so if it doesn't have the item there, there's no max bonus for it, so it gets pushed into the combat rating, I'm guessing. All right, Deeds of Valor badges. The Akiba's chosen clan leader badge now requires you to be leader of a top 10 clan by the end of the Immortal Reign. Okay, so there's no more 12% farming. They got rid of that. 12% are gone. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Battleground will no longer count towards your Deeds of Valor badge because Battleground no longer. So it doesn't even matter. Badges are gone from BGs. Son of a bitch. Thank you. Now it doesn't matter. Now badges really don't matter. They're a buff in PvE. If you have them, you have them. If you don't, you don't. No more badges in Battlegrounds. So it doesn't matter if you got 12%. You don't need it. All right, that's a win. I'll take that all day. What? I don't think that's what it means. What do you mean? I mean, you still get your badge. Yeah, but you have to be a top 10 clan. Battleground will no longer count towards your Deeds of Valor badge because Battleground no longer resets with the Cycle of Strife. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, never mind. Damn, well then that sucks. They should have just got badges out of Battlegrounds entirely, since they don't count towards the Cycle of Strife. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It depends on the wording. You could be right. Shadow's daily quest change. You just have to play a Battleground. You don't have to win anymore. Immortal's Eternal Crown bonuses will now begin at 16% and 16%. Paragon specializations can no longer be swapped during an active Battleground. They may still be swapped prior. That's dumb. You should be able to swap out. Like you should be able to swap out Paragon no matter what. So now I can't go from like Gladiator to Survivor. Codex objectives on Inferno. There are new Codex objectives on Inferno 1, 2, and 3. They unlock at 800, 900, and 1,000. Prodigy's Path refresh. We're refreshing Prodigy's Path to complete the new Paragon level cap. Okay, new rewards. Players can continue to claim rewards after 800. Following maintenance windows, all current progress of Hero's Journey 1 through 6 will be paused, and a new Hero's Journey will begin. Only chapters 1 through 4 will be available for the new one. That's a lot. This is a major update. Almost a 30-minute video on it. Yeah, I think you should just remove badges from Battlegrounds entirely if you're going to do this. Just get rid of them. They're nonsense in the first place. So, I don't know. I'm kind of bummed about that. Yeah, you should. If it's not going to be part of the cycle, then just remove it from the Battlegrounds. Yeah, if they removed it, it would just, that's the fix. I'm new, so reforged stone items will only be, no, reforged stones, yeah, they will only be battlefield, yeah, you only get them from the end of the battleground reign. That'll be set on a fixed schedule. Yeah, you can change Paragon for farming versus BG. You just can't change Paragon inside the battleground. All right, well, this is already a gigantic video. It's going to take me forever to upload. I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you all for watching. Link in the description for the Twitch stream. We've been streaming a lot of D4 lately, but we'll be back streaming DI on update day. No, I got disconnected from D4 already. All right, we're going to get back to the stream. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe, all that stuff. Links will be down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.